Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a new episode, but I am still wearing the clothes that I had on the last episode. But that's okay, we know how that goes. So let's get to it, let's get started. We've got a Temu haul for you today. So let's see, okay. Let's start out with something fantastic like underwear, yay! All right, hopefully this will be better than the last round of underwear I got, which did not fit, but there was a lot of it, so it was cheap, and I think I would have liked it if it had just been more ample in the butt. Let's just say that. All right, so this one, it looks like it's a set of 5, and lucky. But these are ones, I guess they're kind of partially shapewear. So it's got a, well, let me get a different, let's get this pair. It's got kind of an X across there to kind of help shape things. And in case you're interested what the inside looks like that. The coverage area on this is a lot smaller than it would be on traditional American underwear. I think American underwear would traditionally be kind of like as far back as it goes, it would go up, at least the underwear I'm used to. So just keep that in mind. There is less of this to go around. So I have other Temu underwear kind of like this, but not this particular crisscross shape. So hopefully I will like this, but and it does have kind of a mesh in the areas where it's not doing that, but you get this cream color, you get navy blue, black, bright pink, and lavender. So let me get these rolled back up and then we'll look up the price. But yeah, I love getting Temu underwear for the most part. I mean, I've only gotten, the last ones that I showed were really the only ones I've ever gotten on there that just weren't cut in a way that works for me. But it's definitely more cost effective than buying, well, the other place I would buy my underwear from is Walmart. And there, I guess we'll see what this costs, but I'm used to, I think the last time I bought underwear there, which hasn't really been that long ago, maybe 4 or 5 months, I think I got a 5-pack for $15.97-ish kind of deal. So $3 a pair. And sometimes at Walmart, if you're lucky, you can find some of the packs have like an extra pair, but even then it's still only, like $3 a pair. So we'll see what this one costs. And I think most of this stuff is also in a singular order, which should make it easier, I hope. Okay. I paid $10.13, so $2 a pair. So that's better. 5-piece women's plus elegant panties, plus size letter, graphic, cross detail, high-waisted, tummy control, breathable briefs. And I got the mixed color, but they have a mixed color too, but the only difference is instead of getting navy, you get black. So that seems like weird, but this does come in 0XL all the way up to 6XL, which is fantastic. So yeah. All right. Let's see if they have anything. Okay, well, another makeup kind of bag. I like getting these bags to have so I can easily switch out between purses. Put all my essentials in one of these. But I just like this one because it's cute. It's avocados. Now, it's a little off-center, but you expect that with things like this that are printed. And both sides are the same. It does have a little bit of dimension to it. And then it's just plain on the inside. So, yeah. Now, speaking of being off-center, I noticed when I sat down to do this video, and I'll look up the price for that in a second, that this, this shirt printed off-center too. So this is it laying correctly. This is a Temu shirt, and I don't know, maybe, I don't know if, I think when I wore this on the last episode, I think that might be one of the first times I've worn this shirt. So I guess I just hadn't noticed. And you might remember I got a cicada shirt because of it was fashioned after a kind of like a concert shirt, and I got it and it was off center, also this direction. And so I got a second one thinking from a different seller, thinking maybe that'll work, and it's off center too. So I'm just out of luck on that one. And I ended up giving the second one to my daughter. She said she'd like it. So we're just gonna go around in our off-center shirts, but it's okay. People probably wouldn't notice it unless I mentioned it, but I hate that I notice stuff like that. Oh well. All right, so this, I paid $272, got a price adjustment. This might be the best thing in this haul, y'all, so let's take a picture. And it is currently $275. Funny Avocado Gifts Fruit Lover Gift Makeup Bag, Cosmetic Bag, Avocado Lover Gift for women, girls, sister, best friend, coworker, daughter, bestie, skincare bag for graduation, birthday. Now, I know if I were going to be looking for a graduation gift and I typed in graduation, this is what I'd be expecting to find. I love those bags though. I mean, and they've got so many cool prints that you can get. All right, next, looks like I'm getting me some facial cream. This one evens skin tone. Clean, smooth skin, soft, delicate skin. So I have super sensitive skin, and I have a whole host of skin problems. I still get acne at almost 49 years old. I have rosacea. I have psoriasis. If you can have it, I've got it. But I will say that I told you guys I was using the clobetasol, which people use for psoriasis. Well, I've been using it all, like I'm just putting a thin layer of it all over my face once a night. And I've actually been doing that now for 2 weeks, I think. And I mean, this particular area right here, I think is just, it's always breaking out. If I'm gonna break out, it's like right here. But I did notice, I think I've told you guys that whenever I like shave, as the hair's growing back, I would always get zits all over the place because of, I don't know, my skin's just anti-hair, yet it wants to grow hair where in the places, it doesn't want to grow hair up here, but sure, let's grow hair down here. And so I think that was part of the problem. Like you can see it's kind of discolored here. This is typically where I would get rosacea, like right in here, and especially down here. And I think part of that is hair. And it's not been doing that as much with the clobetasol. So I had like shaved my upper lip and it didn't break out this time. So that unfortunately is reinforcing my belief that nuking my skin is better than babying it. So I don't know. Some people with sensitive skin really need to treat it sensitively, but it's almost like my skin's the opposite. It makes no sense. But anyway, I got this because it's a skin pigment improver, and I was kind of hoping it would help kind of bleach out some of these redder spots. Now, it's not going to help where there's acne, but I do, you know, with the rosacea, your veins are closer to the skin, and I know I could go get laser therapy or whatever to, well, I've done that once, okay, and I have a lot of lines here and kind of in these areas. So my dermatologist did send me to get a laser treatment, and I thought, oh, this is going to cure all my problems or whatever, and it didn't. It maybe killed some of the veins, but it didn't kill them all. So that was disappointing. So I haven't gone back to do another round, but okay, let's just see. Does it have directions? After cleansing the skin, apply it evenly on the face and massage gently until it's completely absorbed by the skin. But of course, if you are allergic, stop using it immediately. I'm just going to try it on my hand since I actually did put makeup on today. So it's kind of translucent, but it's a thicker kind of gel, and it feels very watery when you interact with it. So it seems like if you have dry skin, this might be really nice, feel really nice. And I apparently used more than I needed for this size patch of skin. I'm curious if it's gonna feel tacky. You know how some of these things feel tacky. Okay, well, you can still kind of see, it's still kind of just sitting there. But we'll haul a couple more things and then see what we think. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of hoping if it'll help even out some of my skin tone, then maybe that'll be useful. So I got those 2 bottles for $5.99, and I got 2 price adjustments. And it's 2-piece hyperpigmentation facial cream for face, body, and sensitive areas for women and men. Daily skincare with plant squalane. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And you can get it today for $5.39. Now, I realize we know how pictures on Temu are, okay? But, and I don't have, you know, like, I don't have this kind of pigmentation issue. This is really probably real pigmentation, right? With freckles and that kind of thing. That's not really my issue, but yeah, see this one, she's freckled, so it may not work for me because I'm not trying to deal with freckles. I think people that have freckles are super pretty. I don't know, I like that look. Red splotchiness, not so much, but freckles, yes. All right, and I guess more makeup while we're at it. This, oh, we'll have to see. I think this is a repeat purchase. This is some mascara. Yes, okay. I think this is the same, or at least I hope it is, the mascara that I actually use now every day. And before I found this, I had not used mascara for years. And someone said, one of you viewers had told me when I was kind of complaining about not having, like, I used to have really pretty eyelashes, but not so much now. Now they're really short and stubby, and they don't really grow, which is why I also got that castor oil stuff to kind of treat my eyes, although I haven't tried that yet. But I was always thinking that to have, or to help your lashes, or to have it look like you had more lashes, that you needed to use like the thick mascara, you know, with the thick spoolies and whatnot. But one of you told me, no, you need to like go the opposite and use the super thin ones. So I tried it and got this and love it. So if you are someone who suffers from thin or short eyelashes, it doesn't lengthen them like some mascaras claim to, but it's easier to use on short lashes that there aren't very much, because it's so thin. So it actually, like the thick ones just kind of clump, and I don't know why this works better, but it does. So if you're someone who struggles like me, consider this Honey Whisper from AUG. I always think that this is supposed to be like L'Oreal, right? Like a knockoff of L'Oreal. But anyway, I really like this mascara. And I don't know what mascara costs in the store anymore. It seems like it's $9 or $10 to get the brands that you would see at Walmart. But on Temu, $1.79. So I'm sure Dollar Tree has mascara. I just don't know if it's got, the thin spoolie mascara. But so I paid $1.79, got a price adjustment, and it's called Ultra Fine Volumizing Mascara, waterproof, sweat-proof, long-lasting, smudge-proof. So yeah, it volumizes in that the thin spoolie actually can touch all of your eyelashes. So in that respect, it is volumizing. But I don't think anybody's going to think you're wearing false eyelashes if you use that kind of thing. But it's good enough for me. I mean, I'm not going somewhere where I need caterpillars on my eyes. I don't know. I'm just kidding, by the way. I don't have any idea how to use fake eyelashes, so there's that. I think I'm afraid with fake eyelashes that, I don't know, that I would scratch my eye. And the idea of having to use kind of, Matt the Gnats here. Didn't get him. But the idea of having to use makeup glue by my eyes, I don't think would turn out well for me. And I know there's magnetic ones, but that seems weird. So kudos to all of you who are brave enough to do that. That is not me. All right, so now we've got a pair of shoes that actually came in a pretty decent shoe box, you guys. And it kind of reminds me of Skechers, like the font for Skechers. So these I kind of just got on a whim because I passed by them multiple times and was like, no, I don't want to order those. But then I finally caved and ordered them, and I just think they're cute. So I mean, aren't they cute? It's got little zippers. Are they working zippers? Yes. Oh, and there's actually, okay, so it is actually a pocket now. What are you gonna put in here? I guess you could put a, well, car keys aren't like that anymore. I guess you could stick some money, you know, like a $20 bill or something, or you could put coins in there because, you know, then when you're out and you need coins, you want to unzip your shoes. Because we're like, get smart here. But, and then this one, okay, so is that, okay, yeah, so they're both going into the same pocket. So, okay, well, you want to put a seam ripper in there. I'm trying to think of little things that would fit in there. Like, I don't know, people probably don't really, it's probably really just for decoration. But if you need a pocket on your shoes, you're in luck. All right, so anyway, we've got this. It's kind of a pump style tennis shoe, a little bit flexible, and this is what the back looks like. So it's kind of, it's like jeans. I mean, it's denim with pretty, but I just thought that was really, I just really liked the colors, the white and the, now I don't think I have any jeans this color, but I've got those white jeans, so that would be kind of pretty maybe. And I mean, you could wear this with anything khaki, you know, like a khaki color, or apricot is that, as it's popularly known as now. You could wear it with leggings, just whatever. I mean, people are mixing and matching their denim all the time now, because now you can get pants that have patches of all different colors of denim. And so yeah, so I think it'll go with stuff. But I just thought they were cute, and I think it came in different colors, but I don't know. You know how it is sometimes when you're scrolling through and you're like, I really like that. I don't know why I really like that, but I really like that. So then you get it. And they were only $13.99, and I got a size 8. And you can also get them in black or tangerine. So that is a pretty color. But yeah, there was just something about the blue that I just thought was really pretty. And you can stand really cute when you're wearing them. Oh, but see, she's got the dark denim, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you wear it with. And you can do, okay, I didn't point this out, but you can, so it's got this cute little thing, you know, lace back here, but you can lace it up however you want. You've got 2 laces for each shoe, and you know, depending on your feet or you know how you like to wear them, you can go as high or as low, or you know, come up this way or whatever. I don't know. I probably will just, although it is pretty long, so I might go up to here with this just to, and it does have one of these things, you know, so you can kind of help keep your this part, what is this part called? I can never think of stuff. The tongue, can never, but anyway, so that would keep it straight. It's a horrible thing being on camera when you can't think of the words when they're just right out of reach. But, oh well. Okay, what is next? Okay, this I think is my daughter's. I think it's, I just think it's hers. I don't think this is mine, but it's a necklace set. 5-piece butterfly necklace. Now, unless I really like it, and then it might become mine. It's probably too small because this little necklace seems like super small, but look, it's pretty. These kind of necklaces are great for young girls. I mean, it doesn't teach them how to take care of things, maybe, but it lets them feel pretty for relatively cheap. And not that beauties comes from within. I know all that stuff, but it's still, you know, ladies, we like to feel pretty. Okay, so that was one of the 5. So between the video that aired for you guys yesterday and this one, it's the same day for me, but I went up for dinner and we watched the first episode of the current, most recent season of The Chosen. And oh my goodness, I was like bawling. Only I was trying to do it in a way where it wasn't like bawling because I didn't want to be like messing up my makeup, but I had my Kleenex and I was going up in here. Oh, some of those episodes are just heart-wrenching. Okay, so here's the butterfly. That's really cute. That's a fake pearl. It's probably like a plastic kind of pearlescent look. And really the chain it's not bad. It's what you'd expect for what I'm assuming is going to be a very cheap price on this set. And then you've got one like this. This is the kind I would have had as a kid. This was only I would have had silver, but this kind of thing was more popular like back in the late 80s, early 90s. And then you've got a pretty faux pearl necklace. And then the last one, oh, we got one of these. This looks like exactly like the one I got from that. I did a collaboration with Jewelry on Light, maybe, and I got a necklace like this in that set. Maybe the same one. I mean, I don't know where they get their supply from, but this one would be a cool one too to hang charms from, or clip. If you had the clipping kind of charms, you could hang that from there. So 5 necklaces. They're all kind of the same length, so you could use the extenders to make them different lengths. But yeah, that's a pretty good set. Pretty good set, but I need to, since I'm pretty sure I didn't order this, let me get it put back in its package. Luckily for my daughter, this is gold, and I very rarely buy gold for myself. I much, much, much prefer silver or rose gold. Although I did buy some today for me that were gold, just because there are some outfits that look better with gold. And I found a ring that reminded me of my original wedding ring. When Jason and I first got married, we just had gold bands that were engraved. I mean, not like with words, but there was a pattern in the gold. And I found a ring that reminded me a lot of that, so I did buy it, and it was gold. So then I was like, well, I should just get a few other, you know, necklaces and stuff to go with it. So there will be some gold coming for me soon. Okay, this 5-piece necklace set, $1.34, and it's currently $1.70. And then here you can kind of see all the pieces together. Low battery. I don't think I have a charger down here, so we will hope. Well, this will probably just be the last video I do today. All right, let me get back to the order that the rest of the stuff is in, and then I can temporarily close it while I pull stuff out. All right, next, I think it looks like it's a watch. An analog watch, not a dumb watch, an analog watch. I don't know, I went through, and I actually, like, one of my more recent hauls, I bought a smartwatch band. And Temu's got tons of smartwatches if you're in the market for a smartwatch. But they're kind of a pain because you have to charge them. So these analog watches are kind of nice. And this one is super heavy. So the last watches I got, it was a 3-piece set. And they were like super thin. But this one has got some weight to it. All right. That is really pretty. Now this, I'm not gonna lie, this looks very similar to one of those cheap ones I got, or at least the face. The band is nothing like it. And actually, I'm having trouble telling if this is, I think it's rose gold. So you guys know I like rose gold and black. And I wanted, showing this ring. So I've talked on here about this ring and how Temu doesn't sell it anymore, and it's heartbreaking to me because this is my favorite ring. And one of you was so sweet. You happened to buy one after I hauled it and were willing to send it to me. I mean, how sweet is that? But I do, so even though I complain, I do still have 2 of these that I have never worn yet, and I am going to take my clear gel polish and coat it and cure it before I wear either one of those. So I wrote her back and said thank you, but unite with me and wear your ring. It's so pretty. Okay, so this is covered in a plastic film, some saran wrap. But you guys are so sweet. I can't get over how sweet you guys are. I mean, you're always, you know, like every time I'm like, can't think of a word on the fly, I can tell you've commented like as you're watching it, because sometimes I'll figure out what the word is later, but you've already put in there, you know, that what the word is. Or when I ask you questions like, where did this come from? You guys look it up and put it in there. I love that. Because I am definitely the kind of person when I'm spending time, annoying, but when I'm spending time with a family and a question comes up, I literally will go look it up right then, and then I'll give a whole little history lesson as I've read it. I like doing that with phrases of speech too. You know, like, where did that phrase, you know, come from, kind of thing. I just think that's fun. So yeah, I appreciate when you guys do that. And that far outweighs the 1 or 2 negative comments that I get about how negative I am and how picky I am for cheap things. I don't know why I'm so picky with things that cost, you know, pennies. I don't know. I still expect, I don't know. What person wants to put out junk, you know, sell? I mean, I know there's people that they don't care if they sell junk, but I also know that sometimes people watch this and it can influence whether they're going to buy it or not. So I want to be sincere with my, oh, this is like huge, you guys. Ow, what is under there that's scratching me? Oh, the little part that comes out. I'm just going to take that out because okay. Okay, yeah, it's working. Sometimes, so because I've got other watches and they'll be kind of close to my bed, sometimes at night I can, like before I turn on my white noise, once my white noise goes on, I can't hear it. But sometimes before that, I will hear these watches and I'll be like, oh, I don't know why it is, why sometimes my hearing is super sensitive and sometimes it's not. Okay, I'm trying to tell if there is a film on this part too. It kind of feels like there is. Or I'm gonna scratch it. But I think there's a film. Well, we don't want to sit here. Oh yeah. It's so satisfying, right? So unless you can't get your fingernail underneath it. Oh, it's like I've made a bubble in it, but I haven't gotten the edge up. Maybe it's on. Oh, duh. It was all the way. It was all the way around the edge of the metal too. All right, well now let's look at it. Now, look how pretty that is. But this is, he's gonna need to have some links taken out. Now I know you can't, I mean, that's just crazy big. Now I know you can get, and some of the watches that you buy on Temu actually come with the tool to remove links. And I may have one of those from previous watches, so I'll have to check, but it's one of these deals. So you just have to get the tool to take out a few of the links. Well, I don't know which side you, well, don't take out, well, you probably can't take out the one that's connecting it, but these should be able to come out. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to send this back if they don't come out because it's too big. But I really like it. I think it's really pretty. But it's not wearable yet. But yeah, oh, I forget. Anytime I get one of these colored watches, I need to put it on the hand. Let's model. I need to put it on the hand that has the special ring. Although this is a one-size-fits-all ring and it's a size 8, and this finger started to lose some weight, so I'm gonna have to put one of those band things on it. But yeah, this is really a good quality watch, you guys. Cantina, stainless steel. All right, well, let's see what that cost. I remember, hold on, let me find the price for this. $737, got a price adjustment, and it's currently $809, but they do have multiple color options. So you can, there's the color options changes the face of it and the black part through here. So like there's a bright pink or maybe rose red, and So there's that. But I remember, I think my high school sweetheart, who ended up becoming my first husband, I think it was, I don't know, maybe his first birthday that we were together, which we would have been dating for almost a year, and I got him this really nice watch from Service Merchandise, which Service Merchandise doesn't exist anymore, but it was a really nice, like, I mean, that, you know, that's when they were starting to make the face bigger and, you know, have all these extra time things in there, and it was like 75 bucks, and none of it was real. So now we've come a long way. A long way. All right, next, I got some gel highlighters. I love these things, you guys. Now, I use these in my Bible. This is my preferred highlighter. Now, I have never used the Temu brand, but to me, a gel highlighter is a gel highlighter. Like, there really can't be that much different with them. But I much prefer this to the highlighters that I hauled last week for my daughter, those mild liner dupes, because those can soak through the paper, you know, depending on the paper. And you should, whenever you're trying a new highlighter, pen, any of that kind of stuff in your Bible or other book that you're concerned about, you should always, well, in a Bible, go to the weights and measures page and try it out on that instead of trying it on your actual Bible verses first. But anyway, so I'm going to take this and, oh, this is not the right, this is kind of a shiny thing, so this is not a good example. Let me find a piece of paper that I can hide stuff. It's like I've got work trash paper here, but you know, I got to make sure I'm not showing any names or anything. So we've got this kind of paper, and I mean, look at that. It's so smooth, and I mean, it's a little bit glossy because it's like a clear, but it's so nice to use. Now let me get a different color. And they sell these, well, not these fun full ones, but they sell this kind of thing on. Let's try yellow and let's try blue, because yellow is pretty traditional, right? But these will be great for students. I mean, look how bright that is. I love that. And it does wear down. It is twisty, but I'm not going to twist it because sometimes, you know, when you twist something and then it comes off and breaks off, I don't want to do that. But yeah, it's just so smooth. I mean, you can, and look at all that you can color so easily. So I love, love, love these. And you get 8. So all the colors of the rainbow plus pink and 2 colors of green. All right. My back itches. Okay. I paid $2.69. 8-piece neon bright gel highlighter. and they're still $2.69. And just for kicks, I'm gonna go look in my Amazon orders and see what I paid when I bought the Amazon ones. Okay, when I got the Amazon ones, well, and this was, okay, well, actually, I'll be able to go into it. You got five highlighters. You got pink, orange, yellow, green, and blue, but you also got a pen, 5 pens, red, orange, green, blue, and black. And so it's not apples to apples, but those are $9.99 currently to get that set. So just a comparison. I mean, $2.69, I'd pay that any day before getting that other one. Okay, we only have a couple more things. This, I got this, so I got the blue shoes. Let me get that back out. And by now, y'all know me. I need matchy-matchy. Oh, you know what? These are not, got my sailor jeans on. Well, you can't really tell. They don't. I was gonna say they match a little bit better in person than they do on camera. All right, but anyway, I got these blue shoes and I thought I want to have something kind of matchy-matchy to go with that because I just wasn't sure, and I wasn't sure if this would match, but I got this just basic white, or white, well, there's white on it, but this basic blue t-shirt. Now, this is a little bit more swimsuity than I would have liked. It's definitely polyester, like, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But anyway, I wasn't sure if these would match, but I think they look, I think they're okay. The shirt's a little bit darker, but it'll be separated by, it matches better in person than it does on camera, but that's not terrible. And with the white trim and the white down here, I just thought that would be cute. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't normally buy, I mean, this is a super plain shirt, so I'm gonna have to jazz it up with some jewelry. But yeah, I thought this with my white jeans and then these, I thought that would be cute. And I think it'll be close enough. People will get the idea. It really does match better in person. The camera is pulling out, is making it darker than it really is for the shirt for some reason. But you know me, matchy, matchy, matchy. So I'm trying to, if I get to do this Phi2 collaboration, I'm trying to decide, because I've got Pair and my referral code is in the description below, because I wear these, it's like, do I want to try to then go with different shapes? Because they do have some that are kind of this shape, because this is a popular shape. Or do I want to, do I want to get some wild kind of shapes? Because they have some wild and like super kind of thick frames, so it would be very, very punch you in the face kind of boldness. And yeah, so I'm trying to, they said, now of course this company is probably Chinese too, and so they emailed me in the middle of the night, so then by the time I see it during the day and respond, I gotta wait till the middle of the night. Plus we've got a weekend here, so I don't know when I'll hear back. But they were like, we could send you 3 to 5 pairs, and I was like, oh please send me 5. But I'm sure it's probably a price thing, right? Because they have a whole slew of prices, and so I'm guessing that they'll give me a price allowance that will put me in the 3 to 5 pairs of glasses. But I'm gonna really try really hard to get 5. So Okay. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. Okay, the shirt, the blue shirt was $5.67. I got 3 price adjustments. And yeah, it looked a little bit lighter in the picture. And I thought it would be a little bit softer. I know you can't tell that from a picture, but it kind of almost in the picture with the coloring, it kind of almost made me feel like it would be like a brushed softness kind of thing, which I thought would play into the dynamics of the denim on the shoes. So not quite, but she makes it look super cute, and she doesn't even have a necklace on. So, but that won't work for me. Anyway, I paid $5.67. You can now get it for $4.47, and they have it in sizes small to XXL. All right, I think there's only one thing left, but it is taped, because see that? when customs whoever cut it, they taped it back together, but not very well. But then, so I kind of have to rip this out. And it's, all right, anyway, this is a repeat purchase. I bought this and I accidentally bought it in a size XL. And I try to, with these sweatshirts, get them one size above my normal so that it's baggy and I can wear it with leggings. So I reordered it. My oldest daughter wanted the other one, so I reordered it and got it for me because I wanted to be twinsies with her, but don't tell her. So anyway, I got it in 2XL this time, and it's one of those fake sweatshirts. It doesn't have the soft lining because I didn't ask my younger daughter to find me. She's a pro at finding the real ones. But so here's the cuff on the sleeve. I would have preferred not to have a cuff at the bottom like this, but that's okay. So yeah, so I will wear this with black leggings, and we only have like another month, less than a month left of summer, you guys. Now, I am someone who, it wasn't like this when I was a kid, but as the weather starts to change, I kind of get a little depressed as we start heading into fall. There's something about knowing that the leaves are gonna die and fall off the tree. As beautiful as that is, there's something about knowing that we're gonna have, because we won't get the leaves back until late April, early May. There's something depressing about that to me. And I have to say, last year, because I was already doing this channel last year, I avoided some of that depression because there's so many people that enjoy all the holidays. I mean, I enjoy all the holidays in that time of year too, but it was made a little bit easier to deal with by watching people hauling Halloween stuff or Thanksgiving stuff, and it just kind of made it feel more alive. And so it wasn't quite as bad, but I just remember there used to be points where I was like, oh, it's gonna be dark soon. I hate daylight savings time. I don't know why we still have to have that now that we have modern advances in farming. Why do we still have to do daylight savings? Like, oh, I hate it. Because then it gets to where it's getting dark at 4:30, you know, when it's at its worst, and it's just too much. So when it gets to this time of the year, and I know there's only like a month left of summer, I start to get sad. Or when we pass the longest day of the year and I know that days are now getting shorter, I'm like, oh. So there's part of me that once we hit winter, the first day of winter, there's a part of me that then starts to feel better because, okay, now the days are going to be getting longer. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's part seasonal affective disorder because we are getting less sun, but it's not, I don't know. I don't go out a lot anyway. I'm in my house. My house is pretty much the same all season, you know, all year long. So I don't know that I would call it sad seasonal affective disorder, but I don't know. It just kind of like, oh, I don't want summer to end. Now, I don't like the heat of summer, but I love just being able to go outside and not have to worry about having a coat, you know, all that extra stuff. Although I do like buying clothes for that, but I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know why I got off on that tangent, except to say fall is coming. All right. Well, you guys help. You guys help, you know, because it's fun. It's fun spending time with you. And I always say this, it's my therapy. But, oh, you guys, there was a wig in this haul. Now, I don't have it in this video, but there is a wig. So maybe tomorrow, after I've slept and my hair doesn't look so great, I'll haul the wig. I've started trying to buy, I don't know if I'll wear a wig outside of the house, but some of these wigs are really pretty. Okay, see, I keep getting distracted. We want to know about the coffee sweatshirt. I paid $9.97. I got 2 price adjustments. And it comes in size 0XL to 4XL. I got the gray. They've got much prettier colors. They've got pink, apricot, rose red, olive green, and violet, and then this gray. Now the gray is the cheapest color. So right now you can get it for $7.14. And I think, although it was $9.97, I think the reason why I got the gray was because all the other colors were like $1 or $2 more expensive. So, and I like gray. You can't go wrong with that. So yeah, but it's $7.14 today for the gray one. Oh shoot, I've got one-click pay, so I better not accidentally click on any of those. How long after you place an order does that stay on? Yeah, it's not telling me how much longer I could still add more items to that order. Okay, well, I'm trying to get my stuff ordered for my September hauls. All right, well, that's it for this video, and I talked way too long. I'm sorry. I'll be lucky that I can get this even uploaded. I don't mean to go this long, but I know some of you like the long ones, so you're welcome. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me. And if you're so inclined, I am still looking for subscribers, aren't we all? And I don't know where I'm at today. Let's see where I'm at today as of this filming. I am at 1943. So I decided that when I hit 2,000, which we're actually not that far away, but I've probably gotten kind of to the max of this channel. I'm not one of those super funny kind of haulers. And that's no disrespect to those of you that really like this channel. Okay, there's a niche. There's a niche of us that like this kind of thing, but this is never going to be big, right? But anyway, I think I might be able to get to 2,000. But when I do, I am going to, my next YouTube check after I hit 2,000, I am going to be setting aside $25 from that. And I know that's not much, but I'm going to be setting aside $25 from that. And I am going to do my favorite Temu products, and whatever I can work up to get up to you know, a decent number of products, and for the $25, I am going to do a giveaway, and it'll be the kind of situation where I order the stuff on Temu and just have Temu send it to you. Now, I think that means I can only do it to the United States. I don't know that, I know Temu ships to other countries, but I don't know if with my account, I don't know if I can ship it overseas. So I probably, unfortunately, will be making the giveaway for just the United States. And I know that sucks, and I'm sorry. But that felt like something I could do to celebrate 2000. So in a couple years, when I hit 2000, if Temu is still around, that's what we will do. I'll do a haul where I show my favorite things that I use all the time. Now, I won't be able to include this ring, but there's lots of stuff that I use around the house all the time that are from Temu. And so I'll bring those down and show them to you, and then we'll have a drawing, and then one of you will win a random box of Temu stuff. So, okay. Well, anyway, so if you're so inclined, subscribe. Check to see if you're still subscribed, if you think you've subscribed before. But otherwise, wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great, great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.